Welcome to the Dr. Jim Cares podcast with Dr. James Augustine, where we provide powerful solutions for helping you create wellness. The following discussion is for educational purposes only and is not meant to diagnose or treat disease. Because our approach is individualized, it's important to not apply this information without first consulting with your healthcare professional. And now, here's Dr. Jim.
Imagine a hidden master controller within you, influencing your health in ways science is just beginning to understand. Today, we'll delve into the enigmatic world of the vagus nerve, an unsung hero with the power to dictate your well-being. From the depths of your gut to the realms of your mind, it weaves the influence, silently shaping your experience of health and disease. Join us as we unravel the secrets of this elusive nerve and learn how it could be the key to unlocking a new era of wellness and vitality. Welcome back to the Dr. Jim Cares podcast. My name is Dr. Augustine from Head to Wellness. And today, yes, we are diving into the most important and powerful discussion of your life and your health, the vagus nerve. This journey will uncover its critical roles and emerging science that reshapes our understanding of wellness. So stay tuned. I love this topic. My most favorite topic because truly what cures, treats, and heals you is not doctors, not drugs, not vitamins, not food. It is from inside out. Matter of fact, we like to say above, down, inside out. And your vagus nerve is a branch of what's called the parasympathetic part of your autonomic nervous system. Autonomic sounds like automatic, and there's a special side of your brain that runs and regulates everything. For example, you don't have to think about your heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, immune system functioning. It's automatically happening behind the scenes, and what's in control of all of this is your autonomic nervous system. So the vagus nerve is a branch of the rest and digest side of your nervous system. And the problem is that most of us stay on and predominate on the fight or flight side. Just drive on the freeway. Just get married. There are reasons for us to have too much stress, and we reside more so on that fight or flight called the sympathetic nervous system side of our nervous systems. So we don't want to do that. So in section 1, let's talk about understanding what is the vagus nerve. It's known as the cranial nerve number 10. The vagus nerve, it's the longest and most complex of all the cranial nerves. It's a wondering marvel, touching nearly every organ system and impacting numerous systems such as digestion, immune response, heart rate, and mood. Imagine it's in control of your body completely. How many doctors check and test and measure this thing called the vagus nerve or your autonomic nervous system? We do. We do this all the time because foundationally, to helping people heal and resolve health issues, never treating disease here in my office. We never treat disease. Curing, treating, healing is always done from inside out, and it's actually regulated and caused by this special nervous system. One of the tools that we can measure this special nervous system with is called heart rate variability, an EKG-based test that measures cardiac function through EKG, but it also demonstrates where the autonomic nervous system is functioning. Are you out of balance? And typically, from doing this for 27 years, measuring heart rate variability, we've discovered that everybody's sympathetic stress, fight or flight side of the nervous system is too high, and yet their parasympathetic nervous system is too low. The lower the parasympathetic, the more health problems you will have. And this has been 27 years of doing tens of thousands of scans on people and seeing this. People with dreadful illness have dreadful autonomic nervous system function, and their parasympathetic is way down there. Sympathetic can be way too high. So if we can balance that out, if we can do something to improve, bring the parasympathetic nervous system up, improve the vagus nerve function, then guess what? People can actually heal. And they do, which is great. So, section number 2, the vagus nerve and inflammation. Check this out. This is current science. Recent studies have highlighted its role in regulating systemic inflammation, particularly through the cholinergic and anti-inflammatory pathway. This discovery positions the vagus nerve as a potential therapeutic target for chronic inflammatory conditions such as Crohn's disease, rheumatoid arthritis. Those are big things, big health problems. And I love to see people that are experiencing these terrible, horrible conditions because it's not me that cures, treats, and heals them. It is them from inside out, and it's all driven by a strong and healthy, robust autonomic nervous system. More particularly, bringing that parasympathetic higher. Parasympathetic, the branch of it called the vagus nerve. So section number 3, the gut-brain connection. Maybe you've heard of this. The vagus nerve plays a pivotal role in the gut-brain axis, relaying critical information from the gut to the brain. This connection is so profound that it offers new approaches for treating mood disorders like anxiety and depression. Good thing. Notice that none of this is involved with medication. We're not talking about medication. We're talking about improving the vagus nerve and its connection to your body. Section number 4, vagus insufficiency and health. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Vagus insufficiency, a term for multiple seemingly unrelated symptoms that links back to the vagus nerve. Addressing this insufficiency could resolve various health problems and enhance overall wellness. This is what I've been observing for the last 35 years in practice. Critical, foundational, if you want to heal and not treat disease. You would rather heal, right, and resolve health issues as opposed to treat disease. If you treat disease, you'll never solve it. We like to improve what does cure and treat and heal you, which is your vagus nerve. So section 5 is natural ways to stimulate your vagus nerve. Cold water therapy. Maybe you've heard of that polar dip into ice cold water. You can start easily. You can start in the shower, just flip it to cold and get that big shock. And at first, it's absolutely awful. But if you do it consistently over time, your autonomic nervous system tends to adapt very nicely. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system also, and it's through the vagus nerve, aiding in reducing heart rate and calming anxiety. It's kind of a good thing. Targeted neck and shoulder massages. Who does not love to get their neck and shoulders massaged? It feels so good, especially if somebody really has good hands and they can really get not too deep, but deep enough into massaging. It's a great thing. So targeted neck and shoulder massages improves vagal tone, the tone of your vagus nerve, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. What about diaphragmatic breathing exercises? Directly stimulates the vagus nerve, helping to balance the nervous system and reduce anxiety. You have baroreceptors, pressure receptors within your lungs and also in your heart that will sense changes and feel that pressure when you're doing the breathing exercises. So deep breathing, great thing. Look up Wim Hof breathing. There's a man named Wim Hof who developed some amazing breathing exercises, and consequently, he has some pretty amazing physiologic feats or performances that he does to handle sort of all kinds of various different problems that occur in the body just with breathing. Breathing's amazing. When we do our heart rate variability testing, one of the tests is called a Valsalva index test. And imagine sitting there and you take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and bear down pressure like a bowel movement kind of pressure, or for ladies, pushing out a baby. And that pressure will show, and you will definitely directly influence heart function, which can be seen real time during this testing. And then the last part is deep breathing. So you can see your heart function going like this as you're doing these activities. Great things. Breathing definitely directly impacts heart function, but also because it's impacting your vagus nerve, your autonomic nervous system. So let's talk then again in section 6, meditation, movement, and vagal tone. Practices like yoga, tai chi, meditation, these have been shown to support vagal tone, offers benefits like stress reduction and improving heart rate variability. Not a good time to have a frog in your throat. Section 7, exercise, diet, and the vagus nerve. Certain types of exercises, especially high-intensity interval training and resistance training, are linked to improved vagal tone. Moving your body is a great thing. I think it's so essential. It's an essential part of your day-to-day physical activity and lifestyle. It should be. Lack of movement, you're heading and pushing your body towards disease. Putting motion into your body is going to be amazing. And if you could do high-intensity interval training, that would be spectacular as well. Dietary choices would include the carnivore diet and omega-3 fatty acids. These have a positive influence on vagal tone as well. Well, let's talk about section 8, which is herbal support. And maybe you've heard this, but herbs like ashwagandha, turmeric, and ginger have an amazing impact on ashwagandha, for instance, tends to bring down your cortisol levels. And I just finished a series on chronically high cortisol because of chronically high stress. So ashwagandha tends to bring that down and push you more towards the rest and digest side, the vagal tone, the vagus nerve system. Good thing. So it influences the vagus nerve by sending signals to the brain via afferent vagal fibers in the gut, aiding in reducing inflammation and potentially enhancing heart rate variability. There you go again. So section 9 is vagus nerve stimulation devices. Vagus nerve stimulation devices. We actually have one in my office that I love to use, and we absolutely use this on the worst of the worst patients that have these terrible health problems. For instance, cancer, autoimmune disease. And since we've measured the autonomic nervous system and we want to improve and increase that vagus nerve function or the parasympathetic nervous system, we use this device. It's about yay big, has 2 stainless steel probes on the tip of it. We put some gel on there and we put it right up against the vagus nerve. And this has been FDA approved specifically for migraine headaches and cluster headaches. Well, since I have just a greater understanding of the vagus nerve and what it does in your body, we use it also for everything else. Why? Because we want people to heal. We want people to heal. What improves healing and a person's ability to heal is improving vagus nerve function, also known as parasympathetic. So amazing device, and it shows promise, and this is in the science right now. A vagus nerve stimulator shows promises in conditions like depression, obesity, epilepsy, demonstrating the nerve's wide-reaching impact on a person's health. Big deal. So in conclusion, the vagus nerve, a critical yet often overlooked part of our nervous system, holds keys to understanding and solving a vast array of health conditions. Its influence on our body's function and its potential as a therapeutic target opens new doors in the realm of health and wellness. Stay curious, stay informed, and join us next time for more insights into the body's fascinating biology. As we close this chapter on the vagus nerve, remember within you lies a powerful ally in your quest for health. This remarkable nerve, once a mystery, now stands at the forefront of a wellness revolution, offering new hope and strategies in our ongoing battle against illness and stress. Embrace the wisdom of your body's internal network. nurture your vagus nerve, and unlock doors to health that were once hidden. Stay adventurous in your pursuit of wellness and join us again as we continue to explore the intricate, fascinating universe within each of us. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear it. You can get a hold of me through email, draugustine@gmail.com. You can contact my office at 562-860-3404. I'm also on social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of those things. I'm also doing podcasts. So this is a video podcast, but I'm also on the audio podcast called within Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasting, and some other podcasts as well. So I hope you like this. I hope this has been helpful and useful to you. Certainly, this should give you a bunch of hope because, unfortunately, nobody is addressing the autonomic nervous system, and this is foundational to what we do for everyone. So, hope this is helpful. Leave me some comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions. And my name is Dr. Augustine from Head to Wellness. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us on your journey to wellness. Join us next time for more information and education about your health. And feel free to contact Dr. Jim on social media or at his office, Head to Wellness in Buena Park, California.